All right. So good evening, everybody. Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all not used to seeing me in a baseball cap, huh? I said, dang, I don't think I've ever showed up for a live in a baseball cap, but
Like wear the makeup and the earrings and the flying hair, girl.
I got on gloss. Look, I got on a different color hair. This is all I got for y'all today. All right, this is all I got. So, but I do have some really good stuff. So basically what we are going to do tonight is I am going to prep you for what you will need for Black Friday offers. More importantly, I want to share some stats with you just so you know what kind of Black Friday money is actually available. I will also tell you in full disclosure, like right now out the gate, on Saturday morning at 10 a.m., if at least 4 people sign up, we are going to have a class. And when I say class, that means now we're going to get your Black Friday and the other holiday offers ready. So we'll go Black Friday, what are you offering? I'll help you, kind of brainstorm your ideas, blah, blah, blah. So you'll say, okay, well, I know what I'm offering here. Then, we got Cyber Monday. You guys also know that we have Small Business Saturday. Then we got 12 days of Christmas. I have strategies and things that you can run during all of those times. So I can already tell you right now, there's a link in my bio. Those of you who are watching like on TikTok, if you want to sign up early and get the early bird price, it's $24.99. Like, just listen, sometimes I'm so good with just like, let me just give back, right? So this is definitely a give back moment. This is a give back price point. If you're someone that's going to need like a little bit more help and a little bit more hands-on, we got some extra coaching for that. But for right now, this workshop is free. So share it. Those of you who are on TikTok, invite your friends in. If you have questions, just let me know. In a minute, I'm going to flip the screen on because I'm actually in Zoom with a PowerPoint presentation. So I want you guys to be able to see it. So I'll flip it around. If you have questions, please put it in the chat, but definitely go ahead and share it out. Pump for some hearts. If this is your first time seeing me here on TikTok, make sure that you are actually following me so that you can get these types of notifications. All right, so let's jump into the content. So the first thing that I need you guys to know is that obviously with inflation or whatever is happening right now, they are predicting that people are going to spend a little bit less. That's part one. Little bit less is relative though, because what they're saying is in like, what is this, 2022? So like in 2021, like 14 mil was spent. They're predicting that 13 mil and some change will be spent for this holiday season. So yeah, it's down a little bit, but like I know, we still gonna get our kids, our family members, our friends, the people who are most important to us. We are still going to get gifts and things for them. So you just need to know people are going to be spending. The other thing that you need to know is people are buying sooner, which is why it's so important that you start to think about, how do I get my offers together like right now? If you don't have your offers together now, if you have no idea what to sell, if you've never sold anything at all, you're definitely in the right place tonight, because we're going to talk about the things that you actually need to sell and get your offers actually created. So this is the point where I'm going to flip my screen around or do a screen share. Give me just a sec. Let's do screen share. All right, so I'm going to share. Let me pull up the presentation. All right, so can't talk to nobody right now. All right, thank you for following. Let's see, is that Gia? Gia, thanks. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let me flip the screen around for y'all. It's always tricky when I have to flip around this TikTok screen. Let's see. I think it's, darn. Y'all, I swear, I always struggle to flip the screen around. It's like TikTok, they hid the feature. Somebody tell me if y'all know how to flip the screen around, let me know. Oh, here it is. It's under the enhance, which that is so weird because I'm not clicking to enhance my video, but let's flip the camera. Okay. And I'm going to turn it to the side, so hopefully y'all can see it. Okay, so my TikTok people, you guys should be able to see it. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let me make this a full screen. All right, let's go. Y'all know I gotta come with a slide deck. All right, let me pull this back so they can see it. Okay, so here's just a couple of things that we're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna talk about, I'm moving around so I can see the screen. I'm trying to let TikTok people see. We're gonna talk about offer planning. We're gonna talk about brainstorming, how to actually deliver your offer, and then basically like some action steps, okay? So for those of you who are new to me here on TikTok, you're like, who is this person? I don't know who the heck this is. Basically, I am really good with video ideas and income generation. So we can take your idea and actually flip it into cash. We're going to use social media as a way to actually help you get sales. When I say social media, I am not exclusive to Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, any of them. Listen, they all do the same thing. Your job is to actually show up. The problem is most people don't show up with the level of consistency, and too focused on how to get 10K followers, and 10K followers may not pay you anything because you don't have an offer to sell. And you're like, how do I know this? Because my nephew and my daughter, I always tell this story, they have videos up that went viral. I'm talking about they got 1 million views viral. They didn't make any money from that. So it's not about having the views so much as it is making sure that you have positioned yourself to generate revenue. That's the key, okay? All right, so the first thing I want to know is, do you already have an offer for Black Friday? Do you have an offer right now for Black Friday? Let me know. Let me know in the chat on TikTok, Zoom people, let me know, do you have something that you want to offer for Black Friday? But also remember what I said. We got Black Friday, we got Cyber Monday, we got Small Business Saturday, we have the 12 days of Christmas. I mean, depending on what you offer, we can take it all the way out. So what do you already have something created? Do you have multiple things that you can actually sell? Or are you someone that's like, I don't know what the heck to sell? Like, do you even know what to offer? I literally want to talk to somebody right now. Ladies, come off mute. Do you have anything to sell? Do you have multiple things that you can sell?
This is what I've been thinking, because I'm a service based, but I came out with Queen Energy early in the year. So a couple things have run across my mind. I've thought about doing maybe some type of special subscription thing, like for Black Friday, coming with a shirt, a book, and I don't know what else that will look like. Or I thought about actually creating a special edition, maybe like, I don't know, update the cover to Queen Energy holiday theme. I don't know, but that's kind of where I am right now, that I would like to do it, creating some type of just accessories, something to go along with that to make it a package, something. So
okay. All right. Thank you for sharing that, Shamiko. And then it looks like we got a new follower on TikTok. Come on through. Guys, if you have an offer, let me know. Put 1 if you have an offer, put 2 if you do not have an offer. 1 if you have an offer, put 2 if you do not have an offer. Listen, you don't want to be someone who is just a consumer on Black Friday. You want to position yourself to generate revenue. I don't care if you make $100. I don't care if you position yourself to make $5,000. At the end of the day, why just focus in on spending when you could offset some of that spending by actually selling your audience something? Because if you're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, it doesn't matter where it is. Guys, I promise you, the name of the game is show up, have something to sell, and or have a strategy behind it. And what I mean by having a strategy behind it, I'll go here for just a second. Let me turn down, off the ramp row. Literally, I've been putting out content on LinkedIn because I got a different skill set that I want to put over there. Y'all, LinkedIn is popping. I did like a Clubhouse audio style room today. Freaking CEOs in there. I don't know them. They don't know me. Not only were they in the room, they stayed the whole time and they followed. So what do you think is going to happen if I continue to put out content? Let's just say for the next week. If I go hard on the content for the next week, probably by week 2, I'm gonna be ready to get a speaking deal booked, or I'm gonna be someone's consultant. You guys have the opportunity to do the exact same thing on these platforms. You have to show up, and it's not enough to show up and be like, yo, buy my lotion, buy my lotion. Like, yes, that's cool once you built an audience, but most people don't have a content strategy. So there's nothing coming before the offer, then there's nothing coming after the offer. You show up that one time, you get the sale, and then you're gone. No, you should be creating content all the time. So there's a notion of know, like, and trust instead of worrying about how to get 10K views. I don't give a darn about 10K views, because if they're the wrong 10K views, you're not going to get a sale anyway. So if you're only doing, since we're on TikTok, let me just say this, if you're only doing trend videos and you're doing the same dance that everybody else is doing, and you're not making it relevant to your industry, you are just building random followers. So now when you show up, because you sell pens and you're like, buy my pen, they're like, wait, I'm not here to buy pens. You was dropping it like it was hot every day for a week. That's what I'm here for. So you have to have a content strategy. And I can tell you that on Saturday, we are actually going to get a little bit deeper into this, like specifically how to build our offers and how to put some holiday marketing content with it. Okay, let's see. Someone just said, this is what I need for my business. Absolutely. You are here in the right place. Make sure that you are following. And if you have any questions, drop them or make sure that you DM me. All right. Actually, y'all can follow me on IG too, because on IG, you can actually click and leave me like a video question. Okay, so number 1, we need an offer. Number 2, you're going to definitely want to make sure that you are giving value. All of these things need to happen in advance. If you come to the workshop on Saturday, I literally have like a 7-day template that I'm going to share with you guys. And it's like a step-by-step process of what you should be talking about or what type of video content you should be sharing leading up to your holiday offers. That way it's going to take the guesswork out of it. I can't believe I just said I'm throwing the template in. I ought to go in and change the price to like double that right out the gate. Like, I already know this is like a $99 class. Thank the Lord that y'all getting it for $24.99, but I'm gonna raise the price. Anyway, let me just keep going because I'm like, let's get into this. Okay, so basically, let's get the creative juices going. Let's get this party started. All right, so we're going to work right now. Okay, so do you know, this is where most people get it so twisted. Most people are not clear about where do you sign up. Click the link in my bio, and it is the very first one. It says holiday offer creation. Click there. I'm hosting a live workshop class on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You're going to get the notifications and everything. You are such a smart person to sign up before I change the price. If we don't get more than 4 people sign up, I'm going to cancel it anyway, but I know that we will. I'm not even pressed about that. But anyway, all right, so this is the first thing that you need to know. You need to solve for a problem, okay? You have to solve for a problem. I used to make, this was a mistake of mine. The mistake was, I'm just going to put this pen out into the marketplace and people just need to buy it. And because I know it's a good pen, but you don't know that it's a good pen and you don't have a problem because maybe you write with pencils. So I'm not even talking to you. What I'm saying is before you put an offer out there, you need to be super clear about what is their pain point, like what is keeping them up. So when people buy things, and you'll hear me talk about this all the time because this is just like marketing 101. When people buy things, they are trying to get out of pain, meaning they're hungry. So now they're going to go to McDonald's because they can spend money there. And now they're no longer hungry. Okay. Or let's take it to the opposite end. You're hungry. You feeling a little luxury. So now you're going to Ruth's Chris. You're going to get you like a steakhouse. What is the problem? Hunger. What's the solution? McDonald's, Ruth's Chris, Five Guys, Taco Bell, Chipotle, home food, whatever it is. People are going to spend money to stop the pain, to stop the bleeding. And then on the other side of it, we want a luxury experience. Okay. So think about a luxury item that you may buy that you want to buy. Maybe you've done really good on your diet. Maybe you've gotten a promotion at work or something like that. And you're like, I want to treat myself. I'm deserving of something. So now you're going to go get a massage. You're not in any pain per se, but now you're wanting to experience something different. So you're willing to spend the money. So just remember, people will either spend money to fix a pain, or they're going to spend money because they want some type of pleasure. So you need to think about what you want to offer during Black Friday that's going to fit into this. During the class, I'll be able to answer your questions. We can take a little bit of a deeper dive into the specific thing that you can actually offer and how you need to package that to get sales this holiday season. And I say holiday season because during the workshop, we're going to not just do Black Friday, but we're going to talk about some of the other days as other holidays as well. Okay. So the mind is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets, and the more it can expand. So this is not just your mindset. This is also you guys using video, because I know there are a lot of people who just refuse to use video. You're on the run from it. You're like, I can't, I won't. And I'm not just talking about TikToks and Reels. Guys, short form video is great, but understand they're 8 seconds. Most of the time, people are going to maybe watch a whole bunch of your 8-second content. They may or may not follow you, but think about it. When you get back onto Instagram or on TikTok, you're usually not going to find their stuff. Like if it comes up, great, you follow them. Yeah, I follow them, but you're not logging in to say, let me go find Ramonica. That's not how it works. On some of these other platforms where there's more content and in a longer form, like a YouTube, which their new shorts program is going to be lit. That's another conversation for another day. But like on a YouTube, that content is there. Alerts are sent out to your subscribers. It's a little bit more robust. And then you can actually teach there, and that content lives there on and on and on, and it can get pushed out, forever. So just kind of like keep that in mind. It's a mindset shift, as well as you need to get comfortable in front of the camera, guys. It's not going anywhere. Okay. And you're going to need that as a part of your sales process, which is why it's so important for you to understand why you need to be using video. So let's talk about, so now you've gotten your offer created, or you have some idea around what you want to create. The next thing that we're going to really talk about, like on Saturday, is how do you want to deliver this thing? Are you going to deliver it as an in-person workshop? Is it going to be like some type of a course that you've actually created? Is it a PDF? Is it a mini course? Like, what is it? You get to pick. Maybe it's like a one-on-one coaching service. Maybe it's a physical product. Maybe it's a subscription box. Again, these are things that we can do a deeper dive into on Saturday. So if you need help with this, yeah, sign up. It's really like what I want you to know. But this is the process. Except for on Saturday, we're just going to go deep into it. And then you'll be able to really go deep on questions, and I can answer everyone's questions as, signed up to actually be here. But if for some reason your money is funny and you can't make it, great. I'm rolling out the blueprint for you, like right here. Here it is. This is what you're going to need. Okay. Okay, so this is where most people are like, okay, well, I've created my thing, but now what do I do next? I don't know how to pull it all together. I don't know how to package it. How do I get people to actually buy? Again, here's the list. Feel free to screenshot it, because this is what you're going to need, or some versions of this, depending on what it is that you're actually offering. So let's say we know that Sam's Carts is at a premium. Let me fix this so they can see it. It's at a premium. Okay, so what if you can't afford Sam's Cart? Then you're going to want to sign up for, I didn't even add it on here, but you're going to want to do, hold on. Oh, my eye itch. Then I'm going to recommend that you use Pensight, because I know I've made almost 2 G's just from Pensight, and like I really haven't done anything other than I created a course and people go to the website and they click on it, and they buy it. And then someone bought, I'm their coach for the rest of the year. So someone clicked on that. So it's like, man, I just had to set it up, and it was quick to set up. So I would tell you, you're going to need that. Y'all know I use Luma because this is how I manage my Zoom events. So Luma and Zoom work together, but you can also sell your products and services inside of Luma. Now you may say, well, which one? How do you decide which one you use? It depends on what you got going on. So if you know, like, hey, I'm going to do a class in Zoom and I just want to make sure that the word gets out to everybody, then Luma could really like work for you. Again, it's super easy to set up. And on Saturday, I'll be able to pull up the Luma screen, go over there, show you real quick how to set it up. But I also have a video. So again, for someone that's like, well, I don't know if I can make it, I don't have $25, great. Go watch my Luma video on YouTube and it tells you how to do it. But if you need some hand holding, or you have questions, or you know you're going to want to do like a deeper dive, then guess what? You will definitely want to make sure that you're here with me on Saturday. Okay, so PayPal, this is how we get our money, but we also, use Stripe. Websites, I have a website company, not a website company, a website vendor that I use. It's where I build all of my sites. I'm actually an expert for them. I get referrals from the actual company to build websites. I talked to 2 people today, actually. Anyway, if you need to shorten your link, this is available. Of course, Canva is where we design it all. Google Doc is where you could write your ebook, and then we could bring it into some other software and have it, make it look all pretty. Of course, there's Sam's Cart. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for jumping onto the broadcast. Then there's obviously Zoom, and then Screencast-O-Matic is where I do my simple and easy edits. So I'm sharing with you my toolkit. We can set it all up on Saturday. All right, let's see. Looks like I have a question. Yes. Okay, Tanisha, I'm not sure what the yes was, but yes, I'm with you. Yes. Okay. So here's some things that you need to think about. All right. So obviously, if you're doing a Black Friday offer or some type of holiday offer, let's see if I can slide that around, you are going to need to market it. So when is the marketing going to start? What's your income goal? What is your price? How many units do you need to sell? Okay. If you're doing a workshop, what's the date? If you're releasing a physical product, what's the date? We know when the marketing is going to start, but when is the product going to drop? Because these could be 2 completely different dates. And these are things that a lot of times people don't think about when they are putting together their offers. Nothing happens until you create and then market your offer. Give your audience an opportunity to buy your stuff. How do you give your audience an opportunity to buy your stuff? Well, first you got to create something. So before you say, most people say, well, and who's going to buy from me? Well, we'll never know. Because if you don't create something and put it out, listen, you'll never know. Now you may say, it failed, nobody bought it. I love what one of my marketing mentors says. It's never a failed launch. It's just that you've captured some data. So let's say one person buys. Well, that one person buying lets you know that, hey, people are interested in this, but guess what? Maybe you need to promote it longer. Maybe you need to promote it on multiple platforms. There are a lot of different things that go into play as it relates to a launch as to whether or not a lot of people show up. So I'll give you a perfect example. So I get these random ideas sometimes. And when I say random, I mean random meaning I've decided that I have something that I want to share with y'all, like this workshop. Well, I'm a take action fast kind of person. So the way that my brain works is I'm going to come and I'm going to make a post, and then you guys are going to sign up. And if you come, you come. And if you don't, you don't. Like, my brain really moved on to something else, because this is not what I am launching right now. I'm getting ready to launch a whole membership, and I'm working on other products and things behind the scene. So that's where my energy and effort's going. Not that it's here. It means that I'm saying this is free. I made a note. I sent it out. They need to come. All marketing. Let's see. How do I say this? I could have spent my time and energy like marketing this real hard, but I couldn't. I low-key forgot. I'm like, hey, I told them about it. I told them it was free. I'm on to like something else. So whoever shows up, you get the worm. By the way, those of you who just showed up over on TikTok, we are going over how to get, this is the baseline of what you're going to need for Black Friday and holiday offers. However, if you have questions, you need somebody to hold your hand and walk you through the process and help you get your first product created, then I'm offering a free class, not a free class, a paid class on Saturday. We're going to start at 10 a.m. Central. We'll probably go, I think I put an hour and a half. Those of you who know me know that it's going to be a little bit longer than that, but plan for an hour, hour and a half. Go ahead and click the link in my bio. It's $24.99. I'm either going to raise the price or we're not even going to do it. If at least 4 people don't sign up, like, it's just not even worth it for me to show up. But anyway, I digress. Okay. So for those of you who just joined, if you know you need to put together like a Black Friday offer and you have not done so, not just Black Friday, we got 12 days of Christmas, Cyber Monday, all of these holidays. If you have not put anything together yet, you plan to make some money and you need help, then this is like your help. Okay. So you just have to show up and take action. I think that is like the biggest thing. Tanisha loves Pensight. Girl, me too. I'm loving it. Okay. So now that you have your offer, here's the marketing process. Okay. You need to know their pain and their pleasure because you got to know how to market to that. And then what offer did you come up with? And again, we'll go real deep into this step by step on Saturday. What is their gap? I think we need to know this too. Sometimes we don't know. So you may say, what are you talking about? What's a gap? And then we'll get into upsell. So a gap is, excuse me. So your client is right here trying to figure out how to live stream. Okay. I'm over here saying you should be doing live stream, reels, stories, YouTube, and Pinterest. In the middle is the gap. You're here. I'm over here with the solution, like, come over here, come over here, come over here. I'm saying video, and you're like, I'm not getting any sales. The gap is, if you start doing video, you're going to get sales. Okay. So if you come over here, you're going to get sales. That's what I'm trying to tell you. How do I get sales? Just by doing video? No, it's by showing up and building an audience. Most people haven't built an audience. They don't have an email list, maybe no website, maybe no pin site, maybe no Sam's card. Like, you have a product and that might be it. And there's nothing else happening in the front of it, on the side of it, or behind it that is bringing your audience along the journey with you, so that whenever you get ready to make an offer, they can buy from you. I've done this before. And when I say done this before, when I first started, I did not have a strategy. I had a coach, but hell, I was just confused. I didn't know like what was going on. I'd never heard of any of this stuff because I came out of corporate. So I didn't know all of this techie stuff. I knew I didn't mind showing up, and I used to show up looking a hot mess. Oh, when I look back at those pictures, I'm mad at my friends. I'm like, why did y'all let me show up looking like that? Because it was cringy. Jackie, I'm mad at you because you used to let me show up looking crazy. It was just pure cringiness. I mean, I looked a crazy mess, but I showed up every day, every single day, every day. And why did I show up? Because there were people like Jackie who was rocking with me, who was tapping for hearts and helping me grow during that time and supporting me. So I showed up for the people that I meant to serve. So it wasn't about me. When I got up in the morning, my hair was looking crazy. I didn't care. I just came to the camera like, I'm here to serve. Like, my branding, my personal brand was a little off. My personal brand has graduated. I really ain't rolling like that no more. Like, I mean, this bot is rough as you're gonna see it. And that is because I play in some different spaces that require me to show up sometimes and look like somebody. Like, I can't be on Amazon looking crazy. And so because I care about my brand, as you guys should care about your personal brand, hint, that's where we're going in 2023. It's all about the personal brand. I've been talking to the people on LinkedIn about it. This is where we're going. Personal brand, yes, even at work. You better make sure your personal brand is representing you in the way that you want to be represented. All right, I know I went way off script there, but there you go. So pleasure, pain, what's the offer? What's the gap? The gap is what you're going to market. This is where you market. Remember, my client is saying, how do I get more sales? I know that if they start using video to build an audience, they will get more sales. What's the gap in the middle? No sales. They staying up late at night. They seeing other people who are not as good as them get sales, and they're trying to figure out why. Hell, you know why. They using social media to the fullest and you are not, and they have offers and you don't, and they are not afraid and you are. That's enough right there. Those are three of the biggest gaps that I see as to why women don't show up. Oh, and I can throw in a fourth one, which would be the tech part. They're like, I don't know how to set it up and I don't know what I need. Well, if you don't invest in a solution, you will always never know how to do it. If you say, I'm going to go to YouTube, you can go. I'm not discouraging anybody from going to YouTube or Google. I'm just saying you at least have to know what to ask. But what if you don't even know what to ask? Because if you knew what to ask, chances are you would have already done the thing. So I'm just like, all right, let me keep going. Oh, it really is that simple, because on the marketing part, that's the strategy we're going to get into on Saturday. So I will tell you, you'll know, hey, how many days in advance should I start marketing this? This is what you should say, meaning I'm going to have a day 1, do this. Day 2, do this. Day 3, do this. Day 4, do this. Day 5, say this. Day 6, do this. Day 7, do that. Like, I'm going to take you through the process, get rid of the guesswork for you. Why? Because this works, and I need to take away the hassles. And I feel like if you start building an audience right now, because let me say this too, Black Friday is about deals, right? People are looking for deals. Now, I don't like putting my, I don't like putting things that I sold at full price on at a discount. So I can tell you right now, I'm gonna be creating something right along with y'all. Like, I already know, low key know what I'm launching around Black Friday. And to be honest with you, I got several things I'm offering. And honestly, most of the stuff is gonna get released before Black Friday, not no damn day before Black Friday, or no 2 days before. Just not, like, don't do that. You're gonna mess yourself up. If y'all remember last year, the inbox was flooded. Okay. So remember, Black Friday is just a time where people are out looking for deals. So you want to position yourself as someone who has some type of deal that you can actually offer. It should not be your product that you sold for $2,000 and now that product is on sale for 50% off. Like, somebody gonna be mad. Okay. TikTok, what questions do you have? Let's see here. Hello, Lady J60. What is happening? Okay. Let's see. I saw a hand up. Shall I take it down? All right, let me stop the recording and stop the share.